Okay, let me give you a little tour of the White House grounds from a reporter's point of view. Behind me, you can see the security gate that I walked through, just a simple metal detector, and as a foreign national, I had to be escorted from there to here, but of course I'm free to roam now that I'm in. Behind me, you can see, it looks like little cabanas, really, little huts that each of the TV stations have as their little base outside to cover any action on the White House lawn. So there's not a lot going on today, but still each of them are ready. Lights are on. They've got fans because it's a nice, hot, muggy day. In case anything were to happen, this is where they'd immediately run to film from. They're all set up. Everything's based on a moment's notice. As I turn around behind me, you can see some other cameras set up outside that building. Again, sometimes administration officials come out and those cameras are ready to go. Even if it's just a 10, 20, 30-second interaction, you can see their base for the news. Let me just turn around a little bit more, and you can see, of course, the White House building, the glorious, glorious building behind me. I was told that I cannot go on the lawn. The Secret Service would have a talking to me if I tried to do so. Now, down there, actually down there, is where the White House press briefing room is. And it's nice and air-conditioned, so that, in fact, is where most of the reporters are hanging out today. There's nothing going on, so I think they're just cooling their heels like the president, and there's no official briefings scheduled. The White House press staff, there's a few of them today, so not a lot going on. Publicly, there's a few private briefings. What's interesting to me is just how minute by minute President Trump's schedule is released, and they have a permanent pool. And what that is journalists agree together that on a rotating basis, someone will cover literally every move the president makes, minute by minute. They document he landed at 11:37. He walked to Marine One at 2:02. Melania, the First Lady, was with him. Like just minute by minute, things he said, things he did, documenting every second of the president. What a difference the level of transparency here compared to, say, Canada's Justin Trudeau, who's absent for days, usually found surfing in Tofino. The level of scrutiny Donald Trump undergoes is unimaginable. Justin Trudeau, of course, just disappears, and the media is almost as lazy as he is back up in Canada. And the final point, and I made this in another video, is how easy it is to get accreditation. As I mentioned in my other video, I sent an email on Friday. Here I am Monday morning, fully accredited, can walk around. There are some places as a foreign national I need to be escorted, but that's not like by an armed guard. It's just like by an intern or something. Compare that to Canada, where the Parliamentary Press Gallery is a jealous little clique, like a guild keeping out competitors. That's exactly what they are. In fact, the Parliamentary Press Gallery, which is basically our competitors, has colluded with the Prime Minister's office. They've decided in private, without giving us a hearing or even reasons, to ban the Rebel from covering events even in the building of Parliament itself. The Parliamentary Press Gallery, which is made up of our rivals, our competitors, has agreed with the Prime Minister's office to keep the Rebel out. By the way, they allow accreditation for, let's say, Xinhua, for example. That's the Chinese state broadcaster. They have accreditation to cover Justin Trudeau, but not the Rebel. It goes to freedom of speech, and that's really what builds all of this I've shown you here today, the First Amendment. I think it's the greatest lack Canada has. Canada has everything else in the world. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But the one thing Canada does not have is a free press and the First Amendment. And that is the one thing that Americans, I hope and pray, never, ever give up. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.